A storefront window smashed with a sledgehammer by thieves who got away with pricey watches stolen from a jewelry store in the district. Fox 5's Shamari Stone in Northwest tonight with more on this story.
Well, good evening. Come out here to the Tiny Jewel Box store on the 1100 block of Connecticut Avenue, and you'll see this sign that reads, Tiny Jewel Box is temporarily closed. You look right over here, you can see the front window is now boarded up after what police describe as a smash and grab theft happened here around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, Tiny Jewel Box specializes in selling vintage jewelry, a wide selection of watches, including the Rolex, which is what exactly was in this part of the jewelry store. Now, they say that the thieves came here, smashed the window, grabbed watches, and took off. Now, here's what's interesting. You look right over here, there's a surveillance video camera right here, and we have not received the video from the smash and grab theft, which happened right in this area right here. DC police are investigating this, and they urge anyone with information about what happened here at the Tiny Jewel Box to give them a call. In Northwest, I'm Shamari Stone. Back to you.
Welcome to Paperwork TV. Today I have a few wild recent stories of incidents that have been going on here in the DMV during this past week. Before we get into these stories that I have for y'all today, please go and smash that like and subscribe button for me, Mo. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. First, a well-known jewelry store just north of Farragut Square, the Tiny Jewel Box, fell victim to a bold and audacious theft. At approximately 12:57 p.m., the Metropolitan Police Department received a report of an armed robbery, sending officers rushing to the scene. What these officers saw when arriving on the scene had everyone in shock. A window, shattered, glass shards sparkling like the jewels they once protected. According to a witness, there were 3 suspects. One wielded a sledgehammer, the instrument that was used to breach the store's defenses. The other 2, their hands greedy and quick, reached through the broken glass, snatching their prize right out of the window. 9 Rolex watches. These weren't just any timepieces. The stolen watches ranged in price from $8,300 to a staggering $42,500. The thieves made off with a total of $214,850 worth of Rolexes, disappearing as quickly as they came. The getaway vehicle was said to be a red 4-door Honda Accord, which was seen whisking the robbers away from the scene. The audacity of this crime, committed in broad daylight while customers and staff were present, is still very shocking. However, the Metropolitan Police Department remains undeterred. As we speak, they are investigating this smash and grab theft, piecing together the fragments of this daring crime. Contrary to initial reports of an armed robbery, a preliminary investigation revealed no shots were fired. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported, and everyone inside the store was safe during the incident. The Tiny Jewel Box, a family-owned establishment, is known for its vintage jewelry and Rolex watches. But now, it has become the backdrop of a gripping crime story. Currently, no description of the suspects is available. The investigation is ongoing, with the Metropolitan Police Department tirelessly working to bring these thieves to justice.
New tonight, millions of dollars worth of cocaine seized from a home in Prince George's County. Police arrested 37-year-old Willians Quintanilla Beltran after they found 30 kilos of cocaine inside his home in Langley Park. During the search warrant, the detectives also found more cocaine laced with fentanyl, meth, and over $120,000 in cash. In all, the net worth of the cocaine totals more than $3 million. Officers say this large amount of drugs is unusual for our area.
You know, I can say in the 20 years that I've been a member of this police department, for a unit that is not a long-term investigative unit that is focused on solely narcotics, I have not seen a seizure of this amount.
Quintanilla Beltran is charged with multiple drug-related offenses. He's being held without bond.
Next, we will be taking a trip out PG County. In the Langley Park area, a wild story unfolds as police recover 30 bricks of cocaine from a local home. This translates to 66 pounds of the illicit substance, with an estimated street value of $3 million. Arrested in connection with this case is Willians Quintanilla Beltran, a 37-year-old resident of the Langley Park area. members of the Prince George's County Police Department's Gang Unit and Narcotics Enforcement Division executed a search warrant at his home on W Park Drive. This is where the 30 kilos of that white girl were found. But the discoveries didn't stop there. Also uncovered were 25 ounces of cocaine laced with fent, 37 grams of methamphetamine, and over $120,000 in cash. Deputy Chief Zachary Blair, a 20-year veteran of the force, expressed his astonishment at the scale of the seizure during a news conference. He stated, "In the 20 years that I've been a member of this police department, for a unit that is not a long-term investigative unit that is focused on solely narcotics, I have not seen a seizure of this amount." Deputy Chief Blair went on to emphasize the seriousness of this situation, remarking, "When I discuss the word substantial, it's something that we typically don't see on the majority of our search warrants." He also underscored how this drug bust demonstrates the department's unwavering commitment to cracking down on drug-related crimes in the community. "I think this gives the evidence to the community that our officers are tirelessly working again to eradicate all violence as well as narcotics from Prince George's County," Blair said. Police report that Quintanilla Beltran now faces a number of drug-related charges. As of Thursday, February 22nd, he was in custody and being held on a no-bond status. The Prince George's County Police Department is now appealing to the public for any additional information about the case. If you have any information, you are encouraged to call 301-517-2900.
We also have new details tonight about a murder inside a D.C. hotel room. Police say they've arrested 59-year-old William Barrett for killing 36-year-old Romaine Maddox. Maddox was found dead at the Ivy City Hotel on New York Avenue in Northeast Washington. According to court documents, the two were in a relationship. Barrett allegedly choked Maddox with his belt before hitting her with a ceramic toilet tank cover. He's been charged with first-degree murder. This is the same hotel where another woman was killed last spring. 31-year-old Christy Batista from Arlington, Virginia, was stabbed to death inside her hotel room.
Lastly, we will be heading to Northeast, to the Ivy City Hotel, formerly known as the Budget Inn on New York Avenue. Hours after an unconscious woman was discovered at the Ivy City Hotel in Northeast D.C. on Friday, feds could be seen snapping photos around the property. Their focus centered on a corner room at the hotel on New York Avenue. Just steps away, officers pulled evidence, including a boot, out of a dumpster. Homicide investigators worked through Friday afternoon to find out how and why a woman was unalived and who did it. Police said it was around 11:20 a.m. when they rushed to the hotel after someone there found the victim. She was later pronounced dead, police said. On Saturday, the woman was identified as 36-year-old Romaine Maddox. The hotel that was turned into a crime scene is located in a busy area where people walk every day. The scene was reminiscent of another case that happened at Ivy City Hotel on March 31st, 2023. That's when Christy Bautista, 31, was stabbed to death in her room at the Ivy City Hotel. In that incident, Bautista, whose family said she was in town for a concert, checked into the hotel. A little less than an hour later, police said was attacked by George Sindor, 44, who was on release in another criminal case and armed with a knife. Sindor was arrested and charged with Bautista's murder, accused of stabbing her 30 times. He is being held without bond, and prosecutors believe it was a random attack. While there's still much more to uncover in Friday's discovery, police relied on surveillance cameras around the property to help locate and arrest 59-year-old William Barrett. Barrett was charged with an M1. The incident is being investigated as a homicide, and the case has been turned over to the Metropolitan Police Department's Homicide Division. Well, that is all we have for y'all today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Please do me a favor and comment what you want us to cover next. Until next time, be safe out there and stay dangerous, Mo.